Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Hello, all of you beautiful people out there. It is me, Madison, and I hope you're doing so well today. Today, you guys, we are going to be making orange chicken and white rice. Yes, ma'am. Now, this dish is heavily inspired by the Cheesecake Factory's orange chicken. I'm going to be doing my best to recreate it and plate it and present it just like orange chicken from the Cheesecake Factory. I am so excited. I was looking up pictures on how it's plated and everything, so that is what we are going to be making today, you guys. Vegan style, of course. So let's get started. Now, the chicken that I'm going to be making today is from Mary's Test Kitchen, and I'm going to be linking her recipe down below. This is actually really, really good, and I've made this before, so that's what we're going to be doing today, you guys. So right here, I have a block of medium firm tofu that I've frozen, defrosted, frozen again, and thawed once again. And I drained as much of the water out of it as I could, like squeezed it. I put it on a plate and put a cutting board on it and got as much of the water out as I could, and then put it, of course, in this tea towel and got even more water out. So you want to try to get as much water as you can out without crumbling the tofu, because it is, you know, pretty soft and sensitive. So now right here, since the tofu has been drained of all of its liquids, right here I have double strength vegan better than bouillon no chicken base. You want to get your favorite chicken broth, your favorite vegan chicken broth, and use that, but double the strength of your broth. So this is 1 cup, and I put 2 times the measurement of the better than bouillon no chicken base. It's the best. And also I put some orange zest in here as well, because I really want that orange flavor to come through. So we're going to break this tofu off into like little bite-sized chunks and throw it in here and rehydrate the tofu. Okay, let me just give this a little mix here. Like, here's a little piece right there. I don't know, I'm gonna do kind of like different size pieces, but I don't want them too big. That. So Mary, who created this recipe, says that by freezing it twice, it really helps the texture of the tofu by creating air pockets in there and making it more chicken-like. Although my tofu doesn't really look like hers. I don't know if it's maybe like the brand of tofu. Hers is definitely like more flaky, although I can see that in here. I just think that this tofu is made like way more compact. I don't know. So I'm going to continue breaking these off into little pieces into our broth here. Right here, I have the Follow Your Heart vegan egg, which I'm going to be adding. It calls for ½ a cup of water, but I'm going to be putting in about a cup, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more, of ice cold water, and I'm going to whisk it vigorously. In this bowl, which we are going to be dredging our tofu, I have nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and flour. And then now we have the chicken that has been soaking in the broth that we are going to dredge in the flour and then put onto some parchment paper. So let me take these pieces, toss them in here, get them coated in 1 coat of flour, and then I'll be right back. Here's what the tofu looks like with just 1 coat of flour on them. I have the vegan egg right here, and then this is the rest of the flour that I was just using. And to this, we are going to be adding some rice cereal. This is just like puffed rice cereal, and it's about a cup's worth, and this is really going to add to the crunch of the chicken. So just gonna crunch it up a little bit with my hands, and she says not to go too crazy and crunch it up too much, but you know, just enough. Okay, I think that'll do. So now this is going to be my wet hand, and then this is going to be my dry hand that I'm going to be putting on our baking dish that's going to go then into the oven, which I have preheating at 425 degrees. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got little bits of the rice cereal coating the chicken, and it does make it super extra crunchy, so yum. All right, and then I'm gonna finish these and then I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I just wanted to let you know that I did add more of the rice cereal. I didn't feel like it was enough. I think I made too much of the flour mixture, so I'm gonna be adding extra cereal because I really wanna get the chicken pretty crunchy. Okay. Here's what all of the pieces look like once they have been coated. Now I had so much extra that I wrapped it in parchment paper and put it in a container and put it in the freezer because I'm gonna see if it'll keep to see if I can use it later. But for now, like I said, the oven is preheated to 425 degrees. So what we're going to do now is drizzle the chicken with peanut oil because most of the recipes that I looked up for orange chicken said that they used peanut oil to fry in. So that is what we are going to be doing today. I'm just going to be putting some oil right over each piece to put in the oven. Okay. So did I get everybody? Everybody got some? Okay. So now let's go put this in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes, flipping halfway through. The chicken has been cooking for about 15 minutes. I flipped over the pieces and it's gonna cook for about 15 more minutes. So now we're gonna get started on the orange sauce. Okay, so now let me heat up my pan, start heating up the oil in here. I just put a little bit of the peanut oil that I was using earlier in here. And we're gonna heat that up and I'm gonna tell you about the rest of the stuff that I have here. Starting here, I have half of a cup of soy sauce, half of a cup of rice wine vinegar. Then here I have fresh squeezed orange juice. This is about 3 oranges. I'm just gonna add this to the soy sauce and vinegar. So I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, and then here, y'all, I have the zest from 1 orange, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, and about a thumb size, maybe a little bit smaller, of ginger right here. And then right here, we are going to be using this bee-free honey as our sweetener. You can use sugar, it's totally fine. I'm gonna try it with honey. I've tried it with brown sugar before, which is really, really good, but we're gonna try it with honey today, see how that tastes. Vegan honey, of course. And then I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water, which is going to thicken up the sauce nicely. So I think this is ready to saute up our ingredients. Now, this right here is about 2 tablespoons of orange zest. I don't know if I'm gonna use it all. I might. We shall see in here, y'all. I also forgot that this right here is chopped up very finely 1 green onion, but just the white part of the green onion. So that's right there. I forgot to mention that. Now this orange zest might be too much, but we're gonna see. The last few times I've made it, I haven't put enough orange zest in there. So I did chop up quite a bit. We're gonna see if we need it today. So let me see if this is ready to start sauteing. Okay, yes. So I'm gonna add the green onion, ginger, most of the orange zest, and the garlic in here. This has been cooking for just a few minutes. Wafting, wafting. It smells lovely. So let's add this mixture right here, which is the orange juice, the soy sauce, and the rice wine vinegar. I also added about a tablespoon of sesame oil. So let's throw this in the pot, the pan. Okay. Now, y'all, we are going to add about 1/3 cup of honey, which is about maybe 6 tablespoons, I think. Alexa, how many tablespoons are in 1/3 cup?
1/3 cups is 5 1/3 tablespoons.
That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so let's throw this in here. Okay, so now that this has come up to a boil, I'm gonna reduce the heat and simmer it for maybe about 4 to 5 minutes. And also at this time, y'all, I noticed that the Cheesecake Factory had plated on their orange chicken. They had snap peas on there. So I'm gonna add them in now while the sauce is simmering to soften up the snow peas just a little bit so we can add them to the orange. So in this giant mug, I have a bunch of white rice in there that I packed in there, and we are going to make a mound of white rice because it looks like from the pictures that you have a mound of white rice with the orange chicken all around the front of it. So there we go. Now we are gonna add our snap peas. I also put in here some carrots, some shredded carrots. So that looks like it lays like right on the bottom. Then let's scoop the sauce where I have the little chicken pieces hanging out. And we're gonna toss the chicken in the sauce. Okay. So now, let's place our chicken down. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna just add some green onion to the top of the rice. From the pictures, it looked like there was like maybe like chopped cilantro in there, but we're gonna add some green onion. And then what looked like to me was sprinkled on top was some extra orange zest. I couldn't really tell, but that's what it looked like. So here we go. Here is my version, vegan version of the Cheesecake Factory orange chicken. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Okay, and to enjoy my meal today, y'all, I'm going to be using the chopsticks that Callie got me from China. They come in this cute little case. How cute is that? Okay, so here we go. First bite. Oh, yum. Let me put my hair back for this. Wow, y'all. Oh, yeah. This is good. Hell yeah. This is so yummy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh. Oh, this white rice. Oh my gosh, white rice reminds me so much of growing up in Hawaii. So much. Every time I take a bite, I'm like, ah, nostalgic. So you guys, for this video, I'd like to do some shout outs. Shall we? I have some shout outs written in my notebook right here, and I also have some on my phone, okay? So, let me take a bite and then we'll get started. I do want to say, y'all, actually before I do get started on my shout outs, I am so fortunate that I have such amazing viewers that watch my channel and leave me comments and support me. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are funny, hysterical, and y'all are smart and awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you so much. What are you getting into? Okay. And also, did you guys notice that my old intro music is back? A lot of you were like, we miss the old intro music, we miss the old intro music. And even one of you, you know who you are, was like, oh yeah, I liked it. It even got me into a love making session with my husband at the end of one of your videos. I was like, oh dang, well if I'm helping somebody get laid, I'm here for that. Okay. So. The first shout out I have goes to Mika Caro. Hey, queen. You've asked me a couple times for a shout out, so I'm sorry I'm just now getting to it today. You're amazing, and thank you so much for your kind support and love. You're such a sweetheart. Also, I did a shout outs video. I did a whole mukbang where I did all of my shout outs in it. And the audio was junk, so I couldn't even post it, so I'm coming back around to it now. This is one of my favorite things that I've made in a long time, y'all. Second shout out goes to Mandy Golden Goddess Fam. Thank you so much for your kind support. You're amazing. You're always on top of it. You're always posting, or excuse me, commenting such nice things. So I really, 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 really appreciate your support a lot. Don't you love when you work so hard on a meal and it comes together so beautifully? It's so enjoyable. It's like my favorite thing ever. Also, sorry if I'm sweating. It's really hot in here. It was like 32, 33 degrees the other day, and now it's like hot and I'm sweating. The only thing I wouldn't do, y'all, is put these orange zest things on there. Because when you get a bite of them, it's like, whoa. Super bitter orange taste. So, I'm going to take those off. I wouldn't do that part. Maybe they don't put them on the dish, but I swear it looked like they did when I was looking at the pictures from Cheesecake Factory. Okay. Nat P, hey queen, you're amazing and sweet, and I love you, so thank you so much for your support. Shout out to you. Marie Nally Nally, yes ma'am, how you doing? Volkswagen Das Auto. That reminds me of Germany for some reason, I guess because Das Auto is like German, right? Every time I see your name, I say Das Auto. Hannah Van Horn, shout out to you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, queen. Just Ginger, hi, how you doing? Shout out to you. Kendra Rogers, hey, yes ma'am. Very, very familiar face here on my channel in the comment sections. Thank you so much for your support. Cheeky Torres. I love that name. Tiki Torres, Tiki Torres, Tiki Torres. Me gusta. I like it a lot. Shout out to you. Yes, queen. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, Yvette B. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yvette had the reddest hair. Red. This is so good. I feel like I'm inhaling it. Oh wow. White rice was like my favorite. You gotta make sure and rinse it like 3-4 times before you cook it. And I have to cook my rice in a rice cooker. Otherwise I will mess it up. Every time. Okay. Hanging out with Mr. J. Hey, how you doing? Shout out to you. And down home cooking with Danielle Jones. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for all your kind support. You guys, those are my shout outs. Thank you so much to you and to everybody. I love you all so much. Tomorrow, you guys, I'm gonna see Callie and we're gonna shoot a bunch of stuff together, and I'm really excited. Because she's not staying in Austin anymore after she came back from China. She's living not in Austin. I don't want to say because I don't know if she wants anybody to know, but she's coming into town tomorrow and we're gonna shoot a special mukbang, which might already be released by the time this video comes out. Because I have to film today, because today, this afternoon, and tomorrow is my only day off this week. So I had to make sure to film today. So I had something to post for you, but I'm really, really excited about it. And so is she. I hope you guys try this recipe. It's actually pretty freaking bomb. You can even use this right here. Instead of tofu, you can use cauliflower. You can use the Gardein chicken strips, just cut them into little chunks and coat them just like that. Oh, burp. What else can you use? Seitan? I still need to do a seitan recipe. Yum. That is it for me today, y'all. I am so stuffed. I hope you get a chance to try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.